Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout of the evening is scheduled for three-minute rounds in the Caged Aggression Amateur Lightweight Division, powered by Ducky's Formal Wear Galesburg. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighed in at 153 pounds. He trains at Patch City MMA and is sponsored by KC Built Remodeling and Natural Athlete Wrestling Club. Joining us from Joliet, Illinois, Donovan Luckett. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighed in at 155 pounds. He trains at the Scrap Shack. Joining us from Rock Falls, Illinois, Tyler Meyers.
And we're ready to kick it off. The only question is, with two skilled wrestlers, are we going to see a strike fest?
Yeah, that happens quite often.
It really does. The boss in there for the first time this evening, pointed out, clapping it up, and starting it off.
Yeah, start down low. Use your feet, buddy. Yep.
Luckett with the front kick.
High level of athleticism.
And that's the thing, you know, these guys are in their debut amateur fights, and you wouldn't know it by their stances. You know,
they look smooth and composed with how they started this fight.
And here we've got
in
Tyler
on that single
Meyers.
leg.
Yep.
See if he can finish.
Luckett doing a good job of maintaining his balance, staying on his feet, trying to press that head down, create space, get out of that situation.
I like Meyers continually moving and pulling on that leg because it gets tiring to hop around on one leg. Even if you don't get the takedown, you can wear him down and wear those legs out.
Now, in the positioning of that leg, when do you like to move in and maybe try that judo toss to get on top?
Well, you can see he's already moved up into the underhook.
Yes.
So he's got a number of attacks he can finish with. Blocking those knees and dropping back. I like coming up for the head and snapping the head down because the guys will drop their head low to block it.
Good knee to get out of that by Luckett. That backed him up.
Oh, big right hand too.
Yep, looks like
big
the wrestler has a little bit of striking as well.
And those knees, those punches are coming fast from him.
Absolutely. That was a bit of a knee. It looked like it really did catch the attention of Tyler Myers. But Tyler Myers right back against the cage right there. Not any fear.
I'm thinking that Tyler Myers needs to keep him pinned in the fence to take away some of that athleticism.
I think you may be correct, sir.
Yeah, you don't want to play with super explosive guys in the middle. You want to wear them down a little bit first. Fighting hard for head position. Like to see a little more activity. Knee into the body, knee into the legs.
Minute left in the first round. If we're talking damage, Luckett had that big shot. If we're talking control, Tyler Myers has had most of the control. But again, where is the damage?
Hey, John, urgency, bro. Urgency. Let's go. 45.
I think Luckett did land some big knees, too.
And Luckett just turned it around. There's another knee.
One.
Certainly looking for the offense.
That's been his best tool so far, is those knees.
Myers continues to press him up against the cage, looking for that initial takedown. Now here's the question. You know, he doesn't get that within the next 15 seconds and the round ends. Your coach, John Fitch, what do you tell Tyler Myers? Ooh, good knee from Myers right there.
Well, in the last 10 seconds, he's started to open up more with the striking. Shoulder bumps, he needs more and more of that. More knees, more body shots,
more that last
shoulders.
One was up the middle. I would say that was a groin shot by Luckett, but at the same time, didn't seem to affect Myers at all.
As a coach, the adjustments I think they would need to make is Myers needs to open up more punches in the clinch, more knees, knee in the legs, beat him up and wear him out up against the fence. And for Luckett, he needs to get his back off the fence. He does his best when he's not against the fence. He needs urgently getting his back off the fence. I like to tell guys to imagine that it's an electric fence and it's got a pulse in every.
There's that big knee right there from Luckett that backed him up.
Nice. Every 5 seconds you get a pulse of electricity. So you got 5 seconds to get your back off that fence. Otherwise, you're being punished. So
Maybe that's the kind of cage, like as you coach, you need to get.
Yeah.
You know?
Or just get a cattle prod and stick the
That
fence
might
or
be an
get off the
extreme.
fence.
But, you know, I
It
would
works,
say.
it works.
If it works, it works.
But, you know, it can be tempting to lean back on that fence because sometimes you think, oh, well, the ref's going to break us soon if I just shut down here. But then you lose time. And in the short round fights, you can't do that.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, let me see all of that. That body.
Luckett with a little jab. Doesn't quite get there.
Yeah, Luckett really needs to stay in the middle of this
Stay here.
cage.
Straight. In the middle.
I'll tell you
Straight
what,
punches.
those kicks
down.
come lightning quick when Luckett's throwing them. I would say the speed advantage, like
Really fast,
Yeah,
yeah.
you look at Tyler Myers right there with his own version of that. That's half speed of Luckett. Luckett does a good job with the thigh kick. Good return from Tyler Myers there. I do like that.
I like the
Good
return.
left gets in there from Luckett. Right gets in there from
Ooh, some
Luckett.
big punches. No, this is what he needs to avoid. He's back on the fence. He's doing really well out in the open.
Absolutely.
Now he's getting shut down.
I mean, again, a younger fighter. I'm sure the striking and circling will come, but that's something, you know, even in advanced strikers against certain opponents, they can't quite do. They
Oh,
can't
and he
circle.
finishes
out.
it
It's the first one. You got it.
First one, see if he can do anything with it.
Gotta go. Short time. Let's go.
Plenty of time in this round.
He's
Little
trying to push
under two.
into mount right here. He might get it.
Now Luckett powers up, just
was
pure
that?
strength.
That was
Good shit, Dono.
And like you said,
straight power.
Tyler Myers was in a very good position that if he had just shifted, he would have been in full mount.
Dono, let's go. Urgency, gang.
Back on the fence. Now Myers is throwing more knees, getting a little bit more busy. The foot stomp.
Break off of that. Break off of that.
Myers with one underhook, puts him back against the cage. Up, and there we go. Break free and reset in the center of the cage.
Chin down. Hey, he's tired.
Tyler Myers connects with a big right. Donovan misses with a big right, and that costs him.
Lost his balance with that. Myers trying to take advantage of the mistake. If he can't get to the back, he can throw knees to the shoulders. Oh,
Does go to the back.
see if he can get a mat return here.
To the cage. You gotta grab me if you go to return.
Oh, got to get those fingers out of the cage.
Hands locked. Oh, no, we didn't miss the hands locked. Now he's trying to lock him.
And he's got him locked. Wasn't able to boost him off the ground. I expect him to go a second time.
Very athletic and is able to keep those feet under him. Oh, here we go.
Not that time. And he dumps him. About 20 seconds to work with that from Tyler Myers. And, you know, you look at this. Look at maybe for a crucifix if he can step over.
Possibly. He could maybe be setting up that head and arm choke
Not a lot
if he
of
can
time
get
looking
across.
at it, yeah.
Oh, he's looking at it. He's going mount right here.
Just about 5 seconds left in the round. If I had to call it, I'd say it's 1-1. Tyler Myers takes that one. Donovan Luckett, maybe by a nuts hair in the first one. And that's where you tell him, listen, guys, do you want this? Who wants it? Because the winner of this
3
round,
minutes to shine.
exactly, is probably taking this fight. And quite frankly, we could make that same argument that, yes, Tyler Myers has this round, but it might be 2-0, and Luckett, you might need a finish.
I think Myers had this round. He was being way more active when he had his opponent pinned in the fence. He was able to get the takedowns on top of the control, and he did a little bit of work on top. So I think he had I'm pretty sure he won this round.
I agree. I will say this. Neither fighter looks too winded going into the third round. Both seem pretty calm and composed. And both seem very attentive to their coaches.
Yeah.
So who's going to listen to their coach and who's going to execute? We're going to find out right now. Round 3.
This could be one of those cases where these guys are amateurs, 0-0, and they end up fighting each other for a world title someday in the UFC or something. Because these guys are pretty evenly matched and they're pretty impressive.
Yeah, I mean, again, look at these
For first
guys.
fights, yeah.
Yeah.
They could use a little more polishing, but they're right there.
Physically, both, like I said, neither of them are gassed. Both look like they are much more carved out of stone than a Jason Bermas. Solid striking. good wrestling.
They seem very comfortable in the pocket.
Absolutely.
They both look like they've been here before.
And that's just incredible because, I've been watching this sport since UFC 1, and I've done a bunch of local and house shows. And I remember when I was living in Austin, Texas, King of Combat, all the way back in like 2009. You can tell the skill levels have changed in 15 years when you're talking about people with either no fights or a handful of fights. Ooh, big right hand!
Two big right hands and a knee.
Oh, Luckett looks anxious. Oh, big
another right hand.
Again.
Wow.
Making a case for this round with 2 minutes to go.
Landing some big. He got
Definitely
big shots. I couldn't quite see with the angle if he landed that knee through. But those right hands were definitely landing.
And I'll tell you what, through all of it, Tyler Meyers is extremely composed, going for the foot stomps, trying to get the takedown. I would say this, Tyler Meyers is going to need more than a takedown. He's going to need a takedown and some serious offense after those strikes to take this round.
Yep. Luckett needs to get his back off the fence. That's got to be a priority.
Which he does, and they are back in the center of the cage. Tyler Meyers not only no quit, he doesn't know how not to go forward.
Yes, he keeps pushing. I love to see it.
Inside leg kick from Meyers, outside leg kick.
Good.
Another big right gets through. Those right hooks are big.
Great shots.
Luckett,
pulls the legs out.
Gets the takedown from Tyler Meyers.
His guard.
He initially had stuffed that first takedown, got off balance. Now inside control and full mount. Really? Now listen, this is where he's got to go for the finish.
That went too easy. He should have.
Kenny
He needed to fight that way harder.
Yes.
This is a very hard position. Head stuffed in the fence. He's in mount. I would turn my head out of the fence with my feet, try to get my feet on the fence to kick out. Like you're not gonna back up and wall walk here.
No, you are not. But again, is he going to be able to offensively do enough to steal this round? There could be some split decisions on this card for sure.
Definitely.
Great debut fight for both guys. Ooh, big right hand lands from Tyler Meyers. Those are the kind of shots he's going to need.
One of his best punches.
Yes, and there we go. There's a couple more just going ape right now. And he goes ham the last 5 seconds. Very close fight.
That's how you got to finish. He had to put every ounce of himself into those last few seconds to try to steal this round away in the judges' eyes because Luckett was landing big punches.
Big punches. And I'll tell you what, again, for guys that just went through a 9-minute war, they both look in great shape.
They look great, man.
They really do. And, a lot of that probably has to do with the wrestling base. Cardio and wrestling, they go together like peanut butter and jelly.
Yes, I think the calmness in their first fight, their first amateur fight, I think also comes from a lot of amateur experiences. Especially with wrestling. When you wrestle in college, you travel. You travel. You got to make weight. You're staying in hotels sometimes. That really helps prepare you for this type of competition.
And you're watching those big shots that landed from Donovan Luckett. This is where it all changes, though. This is where he's able to dodge those punches. Oh, he got hit with that one.
Yep.
But get right here, get the space, get the takedown. It's where he pulls him out. See, he stops that initial takedown, and then he pulls those legs right out, and boop, he's on top.
There needed to be urgency. Once he got his back turned towards the fence, he needed urgency to get away from that because he just had a really good exchange. He started building momentum. He allowed Meyers to push him into the fence, and now Meyers stole the momentum.
Oh, this is going to be a controversial decision. Jason Vargas is in there to deliver it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to our judges' scorecard for our decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 29-28, declaring your winner by unanimous decision, Donovan Luckett.
I think they got that one right, but about half the audience loves it, half doesn't. You know what? Like you said, somewhere down the line, Those guys could
All
be
right, we're
fighting.
here with your winner, Donovan Luckett. Donovan, congratulations on the win. Hey, very, very close fight. Talk to us about the decision and what the win means to you.
Hey, first and foremost, Mike Goodwin, thank you for giving me the opportunity, baby. Much love. I knew it was going to be a competitive fight, you know, just by us both being wrestlers. I'm like, okay, I can touch him up, boom, boom, boom. He ain't like that shit, you saw. So, yeah, it was, you know, I was expecting a grit fight. I wasn't overlooking him at all. I respect him, you know, he's a wrestler, Illinois, all that, so.
Well, look, I know you got some celebrating that you're wanting to do. So real quick, anyone you want to thank or anything you want to mention before we let you get to it?
A few things. Once again, Mike Goodwin, pleasure. I want to thank Drew Cornerman, DKO, Fido, he's some savages right here. I want to thank everybody out here who came. Everyone's got a lot going on. Me, myself, I just welcome the baby girl in the world. And then one last thing, scare money don't make money.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your winner, Donovan Luckett.